Happy to know that I'm feeling much, much better today, and I think I'm on the mend. So I heard back from my HR person to get the protocol for going back to work, and I'll tell you that in a minute. Well, hello everybody. Today is Thursday, July 7th. Welcome back to my channel if you're a returning subscriber. And if you're new to my channel, please click on that subscribe button before we go any further. My name is Sue. I'm a 68-year-old Weight Watchers. I've lost 92.3 pounds on the Weight Watchers program. I did gain some of that back, and I'm working real hard to get that back off again. But I've been in earnest on Weight Watchers since 2016. So if you haven't followed me before, I share with you my daily weight stats. I share with you what I'm eating on the program, and just bring you along with my life. So, welcome. I got back an email today from our HR person. I had emailed her to ask her what the corporate protocol was for returning to work after the COVID diagnosis. And she said that as long as I am 5 days past my initial test and my symptoms are subsiding, and I have been fever-free for at least 24 hours without medication, then I'm okay to turn back to work. Um, so I'm going to go back to work tomorrow. Today I feel great. I'm not tired, like I've been. I mean, just like normal tired. But uh, I really feel pretty normal today. I'm not coughing. I didn't wake up coughing like I had been. I am, and now that I said that, I'm probably going to start coughing because I'm talking more. Um, but I feel pretty good. I haven't had a fever for over 2 days now, and so I think I'm good to go. So I'm gonna go back tomorrow. I don't work till 2 o'clock, so that gives me time to get up in the morning, get a good gauge of how I'm feeling, putz around a little bit, prepare my food for lunch and everything. So that's my plan. So let me tell you about my daily weight stats. Now, if you're new here, I weigh myself every day. I've done it every day since I started back in 2016. I have a great big huge spreadsheet that I keep that gives me all kinds of numbers. Um, I made this spreadsheet myself. So this tells me my daily weight, my daily loss, my weekly loss, my monthly loss, my year-to-date loss, my BMI, the percentage of body weight I've lost, and then it does the comparison data of where I was on this particular date for each of the years prior that I've been on Weight Watchers, except for 2016, because I did not start this chart until 2017. So uh, my normal weigh-in day, as you know, is Saturday. So on Saturday, July 2nd, I weighed 216.0. Um, On Sunday, I weighed 215.8. On Monday, I weighed 215.4. And then on was Tuesday, I weighed 215.9. That was a little glitch, but I mean, it wasn't a glitch, a little gain. And then yesterday, I weighed 215.2. And then today, I weighed in at 214.9. So far, I've got a weekly loss of 1.1 and a monthly loss of 1.2. So, as far as where I was a year ago today, I'm still 1.2 pounds heavier than what I was on this date in 2021. And in 2020, which was an incredible year for me for weight loss, um, I'm 23.4 pounds heavier than what I was then. But in 2019, I'm still 6.1 pounds heavier than what I was on this date in 2019. Why that is significant to me is because 2019 was the first year in decades that I had gotten down to Wonderland. So right now I am 15 pounds away from Wonderland, and I think 8.4, 8.5 away from my halfway mark. So 2019, I got down to Wonderland, and my goal was to get there on my birthday, which is October 11th. And I have that same goal again this year. So keep in mind, I'm 15 pounds out right now. Um, and I have several weeks, of course, before my birthday. But I made it into 2019. I made it early. I made it 2 weeks early down to Wonderland. So I keep kind of looking at 2019, saying I did it then. I'm real, real close to where I was then. I can, and I can do it again. So that's one of the reasons I keep this chart, is so I can look back and say, okay, this is what my weight was doing. And I want to tell you, none of these numbers tell me that I have consistent losses. I have, ups and downs, daily fluctuations in my weight. And I'm okay with that. I want to know what they are. If my weight goes up, like this week, I had a spike of half a pound. I thought, okay, or zero point 0.5. That's half a pound. 0.5 of a pound. Yeah. So anyway, I thought, okay, so why did I gain that 5/10 of a pound overnight? I can look back at what I ate then and say, well, maybe I had a high sodium thing here, which is actually, that's exactly what it was. Um, I had some snacks that were higher in sodium, and then I'm pretty sure, and they were late night snacks. So that's what did it. So that's why I keep this chart. It just gives me all kinds of useful information. I look at this chart every single day because I log my weight in it every single day. It tells me my BMI, which when I started Weight Watchers back in 2016, my BMI was at 50, and today it's at 39. So now I had gotten it down to 33. So I'm kind of working my way back down again. But, that's okay. Um, 2020, I lost a lot of weight. A lot of people were gaining weight in 2020. I didn't start gaining weight until last year in 2021. And it was more because I had become complacent in the weight loss and kind of apathetic about it. And I just went through a long period of time where I just didn't care. Well, now I'm caring again. So, one thing that is helping me this week, and I just recently started doing this, um, I'm tracking the night before. So, like, when before I go to bed tonight, I will have my entire day tracked in the app for tomorrow. It's taking all the guesswork out. I'm not staring at the refrigerator thinking, oh, what should I have? So I have a weekly menu file in my computer, and I have in there what I call a go-to menu, which is like, that's the menu I fall back on if I'm traveling or if I am going to be away from my home kitchen for a while, which, as you know, I'm in South Dakota for the summer. So I just got moved out of the dorm into a place where I'm more comfortable cooking. There's less people using the kitchen, and I have a refrigerator all to myself. So it's easier for me to follow a menu plan. And I'm not tacking my, if at home I was at home, I'd be tacking my weekly menu up on my refrigerator. But I'm not going to do that here. I don't have a printer here anyway. But so I'm just looking up that go-to menu every night, and then I'm picking meals off of that menu to put in for the next day. So there's no guesswork when I get up in the morning. Of course, the first thing I do all the time is just start my coffee, and that's just kind of a given. But anyway, that's what's helping me right now. I was bound and determined when I came out here that when I left here at the end of September, I was going to weigh less than what I did when I came out, and I was going to be thinner and healthier. So I was doing pretty good. COVID hit. That kind of spurred on the weight loss a little bit, but not that much. Last week when I was really sick with COVID, I lost a little over 5 pounds, which is a hefty weight loss for me. So my weight losses are going to be a lot less from here on out. So I'm shooting for 1 to 2 pounds a week now. and and that is a healthy weight loss. Now, the hiking that I've been doing, probably going to wait a couple of weeks before I embark on that again, just so I give my body time to build up and recuperate a little bit from having this COVID. So I got to tell you though, I didn't have COVID as bad as my son had it, and as a lot of other people have had it really, really bad. I've been really lucky with it. Um, for me, it was an annoyance, where I felt like crap, and I coughed, and the fatigue was what really got me. But I had friends that lost their lives with COVID, so I'm one of the lucky ones. Well, anyway, let me show you what I had to eat today uh, on my menu plan. Now, I had a lunch planned. Lunch didn't happen today, uh, only because um, I got up kind of late today, and I didn't eat my breakfast till it was almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon when I had my breakfast. And so it rolled around to about 5 o'clock, and I thought, yeah, I'm just going to have dinner. And then after dinner, I fixed myself a hefty snack, which was super, super good, especially now that I can taste it a little bit. And I'm going to show that to you. So no lunch today, just breakfast, dinner, and the snack. So let me go ahead and show that to you now. Okay, well, my breakfast this morning is one English muffin. I trimmed that to 56 grams. That's 2 points. Topped it with 2 teaspoons of the Smucker's sugar-free jam. That weighed out at about a half an ounce, so it's 1 point. So 3 points with my muffin. 111 grams of 2% cottage cheese. That is 2 points. My hard-boiled egg is 0. My fruit salad is 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on my plate. And then I have 50 milliliters of regular half and half in my coffee. This is my second cup, so I have 25 in each. And that's 3 points. So a total of 8 points for breakfast this morning. Well, this is my take on a rice bowl. I've got cauliflower rice that I mixed with some frozen peppers and onions. I have some reduced fat cheese, and that cheese is 3 points. The ground turkey is 88 grams, and that is 0 points. And I just mixed it all together, and that's what my rice bowl looks like. So it's the frozen cauliflower rice, uh, and then it's got the great value pepper and onion blend. I also put some salsa on the plate, um, and that salsa does not have any points. It's only a couple tablespoons. This is 98% fat-free ground turkey that I just smushed up, and that cheese is the great value reduced fat Fiesta blend. So it's a 3 point dinner, and the turkey has quite a bit of protein in it, and so does the cheese. So um, I could finally taste this, and it was pretty darn good. So I'll definitely do this again. It would be really good if I had the whole thing on top of some shredded cabbage. But I didn't have any of that, so this is what we got today. So 3 point dinner tonight, and it was really, really good. Well, I made myself a little treat today. I've got 86 grams of the Halo Top Vanilla Bean ice cream, which is 2 points. I topped it with some berries, which are 0, and then I've got some Cool Whip Light on there. That turns out to be 6 points. So if I did this right, I have an 8 point snack, and I'm right at 20 points right now. Well, there you have it. I'm still staying on track despite this COVID thing. Uh, I needed to start obsessing about weight loss again. And I know, Weight Watchers doesn't want you to obsess about it. I have to. Otherwise, I get, like I said, complacent. So I'm I'm writing down every single gram of anything that goes into my mouth. I am drinking water, but not excessive water. I'm trying to get oh uh, 2 to 3 of these a day, and this is my first one, and I have another one chilling in the refrigerator right now, and I'll have that before I go to bed. So I'm not overdoing it on the water, but I'm drinking enough to stay hydrated and just to keep things, moving. So I feel like I got my mojo back, and I'm going to have that excessive weight, what I say, 29 pounds off, hopefully by the end of the year. I am not trying to do it wicked fast. So I'm just getting my chart here. Yeah, 29.4 pounds is what I have to get to lose again to get to my lowest weight. Sounds like a lot, but it was over 40. I had gained over 40 pounds. So I think I'm making headway here. And since I've been here, I have dropped almost 12 pounds since I got here uh, on the 19th of May. So uh, I think I'm making great progress. I'm just staying focused. And like I said, I'm writing down everything that's going in my mouth and kind of going back to my old menus and meal planning again, Even if I'm just doing it a day in advance, I'm still meal planning. That old saying, failing to plan is planning to fail. And that's what was happening to me. I was just kind of cooking things on the fly. I wasn't real conscious about what I had in my refrigerator. Well, when I did my grocery order earlier this week, I did it based off of that go-to menu so that I was prepared in the refrigerator. Because, if you're not prepared in your refrigerator, you can't be prepared on the table. So that's why the meal planning for me is just so important. And I get real specific in my meal planning. I can because it's only me. It'd be more difficult to do what I'm doing, like how I'm doing my meal planning, if I had to feed a family again. It's just me. So when I say that I'm going to have 4 ounces of ground turkey, I weigh out 4 ounces of ground turkey. Sometimes it's not easy when you have a family to do that. So that's how I'm doing my meal planning, and I'm getting it in my app the night before, so that at least the next day is prepared. And if I were home, I would have the entire week planned out. But since I'm here, and my refrigerator is very small, so I couldn't get a lot of the things that I wanted to, only because I didn't have the space. But what I found out is those things I didn't really need. So I have all the tools I have right now, I have to be successful. My weight scale in my bathroom is here. My food scale's here. I have my special measuring spoons that I like to use. Um, so I have what I need to be successful, and there's just absolutely no reason why I shouldn't be. So, well, okay, that's kind of my rant for the day. Um, I'm so glad I'm feeling better. Thank you all for your comments of concern, especially after my video yesterday. A lot of you suggested I look at the CDC website, which I did, and according to the CDC, I'm good to go back to work. So I think I'm going to be fine. I know I'm going to be fine. So and if it comes to a point tomorrow that I'm just too exhausted, I'm just going to say I need to sit down for a few minutes. So I'll take control of how I feel tomorrow. But anyway, thanks again. Please don't forget to subscribe. I'm like 129 subscribers away from 1,000, and that was one of my goals for this year, was to hit 1,000 subscribers. So, please like and subscribe and share and get your friends to subscribe. That would really mean a lot to me. Oh, and also in the description below here, I'm putting my mailing address for while I'm out here, in case you just want to send me a card. Um, so there's a certain way that it has description below, so that you have my and that's good until September 30th. So, all right, guys, I will see you later. Have a great night. Hope to be back here tomorrow.